Alright, so in today's video, I'll be showing you guys my drift minivan that I built in Southwest Florida, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it drifts as good as any other car would. But here it is behind me here. It is the Chrysler Pacifica 2019. It is one out of the 3 minivans that Southwest Florida has. Southwest Florida only has 3 minivans in game. I think we have like some Dodge, this Pacifica, and an Odyssey. But I just thought that this looks the best to build, and it honestly looks, I don't even know what to say, man. It just looks interesting, you know. But it's pretty good. So I mean, it's an amazing drift car. Like, I think you guys have seen my drift videos on my RX-7 and my R34, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so my R34, where is it? Yeah, my R34 Z-Tune. This is a drift build, and I made a video on it in the past. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it, but it's really good. I mean, yeah, it's a really, I just can't drift right now for some reason, but hey, I mean, look, yeah, this is honestly this is my best drift car, if I'm being honest. Like, this is my best drift car in Southwest Florida. It just drifts so smoothly. Like, look at this, super smooth drifting. But yeah, so the minivan doesn't drift as smooth as this, but I mean, very close. So this thing looks all right. I mean, it all honestly comes to personal preference, but I think it looks all right. But for the paint, if you guys want to, yo, this paint is low-key kind of clean. Hold up. All right, but the paint color we have is 160, 52, 63, reflect this on 10, and yeah, that's the paint right there. For the wheels, I think we have stance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have stance tires. Yeah, we got stance tires on it. We have these right here, $3,168, and we have it on all. So yeah, same rims for every tire. And then for the performance, it's where you know, it's where the work gets done. But we have a stage 3 engine. We have turbocharging stage 3. We have race brakes on. We have race reduction. We have drift tires. Yeah, this is a very important thing right here. You for sure want drift tires. Transmission, you want it on race. And here's the suspension setup for you guys to copy if you guys like this suspension setup on this. Here's the wheel width. We didn't adjust this nor this. Steering is the most important part right here. So you guys are gonna want to put 700, 300, 156 for the general steering. For the steering walk, you're gonna want to put 70, 280, and 90. And for the gyro tuning, you're gonna want to put 205, 200, 515. And that's pretty much it. Oh, never mind. You also want rear wheel drive, right? And differential is whatever, and gearing is whatever. So this thing comes out to 943 horsepower. Crazy for a minivan. 975 torque, a bunch. Rear wheel drive, and it weighs 3,800 pounds. So hey, pretty good stats for a minivan. So this thing could also do burnouts, which is pretty cool. You just gotta hold W and S with traction control off, and then boom. Pretty cool. I mean, pretty cool for a minivan. It's very cool. All right, so how you guys are gonna want to drift this car is you're gonna want to switch to manual shifting by pressing M, and then you're gonna want to shift into the 3rd gear. So I've tested this out before, and 3rd gear seems to work best on this car. So we're gonna want to shift to 3rd gear, and then once you get up to speed, I mean, this thing drifts very good. I mean, look at this, pretty smooth. I mean, look at that, man. And honestly, the most important part that actually helps it drift this good is the steering. The steering setup we have on it really helps. Like, before, I didn't have the steering setup on, and it was just like pretty difficult to drift and get clean drifts. But now with the steering, I mean, you can get some pretty decent drifts. It's still pretty difficult, I mean, to drift, but you just gotta get used to it, get the hang of it. But you can hold drifts very well. Pretty fun to drive. I mean, very fun. And honestly, bro, if you could take this thing out to some takeovers or car meets, I mean, it would just be cool to see a minivan drifting and stuff. But yeah, like I said, pretty hard to drift this compared to other cars, normal cars like the R34. That's probably like my best drift car. Very easy to control. But I mean, you can still pull off some pretty clean drifts with this, I guess. If you get, I mean, I feel like if you keep drifting with this car, then I guess you'll get used to it, and you can pull some pretty clean drifts. But I mean, hey, if you guys like this build, man, you guys can copy it. And honestly, I feel like this car right here is the best minivan to drift in. I think this is a lot better than the Odyssey and the Dodge, because I think this is the lightest out of all and has the best power. I think, yeah, this has the most horsepower, I think, and also weighs not a lot. So honestly, I would rate this probably like a 6 out of 10 drift car. You know, not horrible, but not amazing, you know. But once you get used to it, I could bump it up to probably like a 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, pretty fun, very fun to drive, and it just looks funny how it's drift car minivan. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like as well as subscribe. Also comment down some video ideas. Let me know what you guys want to see. And also, by the time this video comes out, I don't know if the Halloween update has came out or not, but keep in mind that the Halloween update is not the big update that we have been waiting on. I think one of the developers said that, yeah. So this is just like a update to like keep us entertained while they work on the big update in the background. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video, man. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, as it really helps, and subscribe. We're getting very close to 20k. But that's pretty much all for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.